Hey, what's going on? Rakeem Madison here, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about Quora paid marketing. And if you're sticking me through the rest of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can literally go from a Quora Ads beginner to a Quora Ads expert literally by watching this video. All right, so with that being said, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will eventually give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, we're going to jump right into today's content. All right, so let's talk about, before we get into setting up the ads and choosing the targeting and all that stuff, let's talk about the sole purpose of Quora. All right, so the only two reasons people are coming on Quora is to ask a question to try to figure something out, or to answer a question, basically giving their expertise. All right, now 99% of the time it's going to be to ask questions. So the similarity that I seen was basically on YouTube and Google, people are putting things in like how to do this. How do I do this? How can I do this? So this is very similar to YouTube and Google, because even when people type in certain topics on Google, certain times Quora will show up in the Google search, which is extremely powerful for the organic side of this. But what happens when you put money behind different marketing campaigns and actually do it here on Quora? And that's what we're going to talk about here in this video. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how an ad looks. I'll show you maybe like one or two ads, and then we're going to go into my actual ad account, and then I'm going to kind of break down how you're going to set up your first ad campaign. So hopefully you're super excited, and if you are, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and then we're going to jump right into it. All right, so this is the regular feed for something like, you know how Facebook has its own feed. Quora has its own feed too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh the feed. All right, so here we go, guys. This right here is a regular question and answer, right? So this is a question and this is somebody answering it. Now, right below that, guys, right here, it says sponsored by JetBrains. This is an example of how an ad would look, and then there's the link for somebody to go to whatever website they would want them to go to. Okay, so I'm going to show you maybe like one or two more ads. Let's see if we can find some more, and if we can, we'll go from there. All right, so here's another ad, sponsored by Weglot. Translate your WordPress website in minutes. Okay, so it has a nice picture there, and once again, they have a free trial link right then and there. Okay, so that's how the ads would show up in the feed. Now let's actually go to my profile, and I'm going to go to the different topics that I have interest in. All right, so I'm going to click on my name here, and I'm going to go over here to the side where it says feeds, and I'm going to click on following. The reason I'm doing this is it's going to show me all the people I'm following, all the spaces I'm following, and all the topics I'm following. All right, so right here you can see people, spaces, and topics. So you can see those are the people I'm following right now. So anytime they're answering questions, I will most likely see it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on topics. All right, so these are all the topics that I feel like I have an expertise in, and I feel like I can answer questions on. So as you can see, online advertising, affiliate marketing, YouTube views, entrepreneurship, Google AdSense, marketing, right? But what happens when I go into these different topics? I'm going to go into them, and I'm going to show you that they're basically communities. All right, so you can see 205,000 people are following affiliate marketing. So what does this mean? You remember this feed that I was talking about over here? So since I'm in here, anytime somebody asks a question that's in this, that's following this, I'm going to see the question, and then I can go ahead and engage and answer that question for them. But ads show up in here too. All right, so let's scroll down a little bit and show you an ad. All right, so here we go. This is a regular question, and here's an ad. A little trick to save money anytime you shop online. So it's a little bit related to making money, so I feel like that could be targeted in its own way. But as you can see, this one doesn't necessarily have a picture, but they have the website to send the people over to the website that they're trying to get them to go to. Okay, now let's see if we can run into any more ads throughout the rest of this topic. All right, so do we see any more ads? Okay, another ad promoted by DuckDuckGo. Now he actually promoted an answer, and you can also do that as well. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much how that whole process works. All right, so let's see if we can find one more ad in here that may be a little bit more targeted. Okay, so this is somebody promoting another answer, but it's still they're still paying to do that. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find an ad in here. Doesn't look like too many people are advertising, and that's another thing. Quora gets 300 million searches per month, so that just lets you know that there's a ton of people on here. So you wouldn't really have to worry about, hey, is Quora for my business, guys? 300 million searches per month. I'm just gonna go ahead and just say it. It's 9 times out of 10 for your business. You just got to make sure you're doing your targeting right. All right. All right. So, okay. So we found an ad sponsored by howtochangeyourlife.club. I've beaten 15 years of chronic procrastination, and boom, as you can see, there's the link. There's their publisher picture, and then there's their picture for their ad. All right. So those are how the ads show up. Now we're going to go into actually setting up your first ad campaign. All right, so I'm going to go here, and as you can see, it says Ads Manager. Now for you, it's going to say Create Ad. Then when you click on Create Ad, it's going to basically have you set up your ad account, and then after that, at that particular point, anytime that you go here, it's going to look just like mine. All right, so I'm going to click on Ads Manager to go as if I'm going to set something up right now. All right, so as you can see, I'm inside of my ad account. As you can see, Rakeem's ad account. Now, as you can see, there's 4 tabs. There's the Manage Ads, the Pixels and Conversions, Audiences, and Reporting. All right, so you can go ahead and you can set up your billing and payments right now, or you can do it when your ad is done, because at the end of your ad, they're gonna have you put your payment details, and then it'll be saved from there. So either way, you can go ahead and make your decision right now. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create our first campaign. All right, so I click Create Campaign. Now, this is real simple, guys. You're going to go ahead and name what you want the campaign to be named, to be called. That's what you're going to put here. So I'm going to put test just for, this video purposes. I'm probably going to go back in here and create my own campaign, but I'm just going to put test for now. All right, then we're going to choose the objective. What are we doing this for? What are we trying to achieve? Are we trying to achieve conversions? Are we trying to get people to download our app? Are we trying to get traffic to our website? Or are we trying to gain awareness? Okay, it's going to be up to you to make that decision. All right, so now we're just going to use traffic just for this example. And then we're going to go ahead and set our budget. So I'm going to put $5 per day, and then I'm going to hit continue. All right, so it moved me on to the actual ad set. So usually that's how it goes on most platforms. It goes from the campaign to the ad set and then the ad. All right, so we're going to put test right here as well. And then these are the different ways that you can target. There's 6 primary ways. There's topic, question, audience, interest, keyword, and broad targeting. All right, so topic is basically like this. So you remember I took you into the topics, and I showed you that there are ads within each and every one of these topics that you see here. So based on a topic, you're going to be able to put an ad up within those communities. Okay, so that's how topic will work. Topic targeting will work. Now, interest targeting, pretty much the same exact thing, but this is just going to be more behavioral targeting. Okay, so if you understand how how interest targeting works on Facebook, same concept. Based on what people are doing and saying, the questions that they're answering, that's what it's going to be based on. Now, question targeting. All right, so that one is pretty verbatim. You can see question. So this is all going to be based on, it's going to show ads to users reading about a specific question, or showing ads to users who previously read about a question. Okay, and you can do it over a 30-day span. Okay, it's going to be for a 30-day span, so you can basically be hitting them up every single time people who are basically going through the similar types of questions. All right, so the next is your ads will appear near questions that you choose. So if you want to choose a question, let's say for instance I say how to, so check it out. How can I study more effectively? How do I get started using Quora? what's an efficient way to overcome procrastination? So these questions are already on Quora, but you can put an advertisement by those questions so they show up when people are actually looking at them, right? Super powerful. All right, so that's another way to target. So keyword targeting, same kind of concept, but basically, let's say for instance, I want to target people who are looking for topics on business. I just go ahead and type that in there. Or if I want to find people who are looking for topics on affiliate marketing, I can go ahead and just put that in there just like that, right? And then go from there. And then it's just basically going to make sure it shows up when people are searching for those specific keywords. All right, so let's go on to audience targeting. All right, so if you're familiar with like lookalike audiences, using like list matching where you're taking like your email list or something like that, that's what this type of marketing would be. This is all going to be based off data that you already have. All right, and especially once you get your pixel and your conversions set up. All right, so let's go to the broad targeting. So the broad targeting, guys, is basically you getting to the most amount of people. There's really no targeting behind it. They're just going to show your ad the most that they can show it. Okay, that's no targeting at all. And I wouldn't recommend broad targeting. That's just me personally. Even though you're reaching a ton of people, I just believe in target marketing. Okay, so those are the different ways that you can target. Now we're going to go into location targeting. So where do you want to target at? Do you want to target in New York, or do you want to target where in the world do you want to target at? Okay, all right, so that's going to be up to you. Let's just go ahead and put New York. All right, so boom, we're targeting in New York. All right, so now do we want to do desktop and mobile, or do we want to split the two up, right? We're just going to leave it at desktop and mobile. And then as you can see, all mobile devices, iOS devices, and Android devices only. You can make a decision. We're going to leave it on all mobile devices. All right, so email targeting. Include my ads in the Quora Digest email, okay? So that's something that they have. They usually send out they send out email sometimes, and it's called a Quora Digest. So basically your ad would show up in that email targeting. All right, so exclude questions and audiences. So let's say for instance, you don't want your ad to show up on a specific question. You can make sure you put those questions right there. All right, and the same thing goes for if you don't want to show your ads to a specific audience, you can go ahead and move on from there. Okay, so that's going to be your preference. All right, so then we're going to set a bid. Now, do you want to optimize for clicks, or do you want to optimize for impressions? Okay, so that's going to be up to you, your preference. I'm just going to leave it for optimize for clicks right now. And then as you can see, cost per click. What do you want to pay per click? Let's just put 50 cents in there right now. All right, so put the 0 right there. All right, so we're going to hit continue. All right, so now it's telling me to create the ad. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to name our ad. I'm going to go ahead and put test, and then we can either do an image ad, a text ad, or we can promote an answer. Okay, so I'm just going to go with a text ad, and then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to build it out. All right, so business name, that's my ad account. And then I'm going to go ahead and put, let's just put test here. We're going to put test here, and we're just going to put, and then we're just going to leave it like that. So this is essentially how the ad would show up. Let me just type a few more things so you can see how it populates. Your ad is currently non-compliant with one or more of our ad policies. Fix it by applying the suggested changes below. All right, so it says add that to the end of a sentence. Okay, so let's try, are you hungry? Let's just try that, right? Are you hungry? Are you very hungry? And let's put a period. All right, so, okay, so it's still saying that I'm currently non-compliant, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Headline sentence, are you hungry? All right, so it doesn't like that. Let's see. Run ads like never before. Let's just try that. All right, oh man, I definitely misspelled that. Like never before. Ah man, guess I cannot spell today. All right, so here we go. Let's see if that will change it. Okay, so here it is, guys, finally. All right, sorry to waste your time. All right, so here we go. Sponsored by Rakeem's ad account. Now, maybe you don't want it to say sponsored by Rakeem's ad account. I'm probably going to change that to my actual company name, which is Marketing Masterminds. So that's what I would do, right? So let's just say Marketing Masterminds right there. And this is how it would show up. All right, so boom, sponsored by Marketing Masterminds. Run ads like never before. Are you very hungry? And then I would then click the call to action button that I want. Do I want people to learn more? Do I want them to apply? Whatever it is that you want them to do, you're gonna set it up right here. All right, now from this point, you're gonna put in the landing page URL that you wanna put in there, right? I'm just gonna put www.rakeemaddison.com, right, just for now. It says enter a valid, I guess they want the HTTP with the 2 slashes. Okay, so there it is, right? So there's the website that people would see, and then the display URL would be what they see here, okay? And then from that point, all we want to do is hit continue. All right, so give it a minute. All right, so it's basically going to give you the little overview of everything that you did. And then, of course, this is where they tell you to add the payment method, okay? So you can click on that and go ahead and add your credit card right there, and then hit complete order, and boom, your ad is set up. That is literally it, guys. It didn't take us that long. Now, of course, you're going to have to, write some better copy than "Are you very hungry?" But that's the gist of it, right? And if you want, more information, I'm definitely going to be doing more videos on Quora Ads, showing you guys what's working for me, what's not working for me. And like I said, if maybe you're somebody watching this and you don't really have the budget to do Quora Ads, I've done tons of videos here on my channel, and I'll go ahead and link them up in the top right corner of this video. You'll see an eye pop up right about now. Go ahead and check those videos out if you don't really have a budget for Quora Ads, all right? So with that being said, if you got some value from today's video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And guys, go ahead and drop me a comment and let me know if this was actually helpful. All right, so with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friend. Peace.